What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to the First Berserker KHAZAN. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check out the description below. I got the whole series in a playlist for you in order down there. So we have one side quest left to do in the Reflan Mountains. We gotta go get the Spirit for Bellarine, I think her name is. We have one Pop Bro here and one Soul Stone, so... Oh, not Bellarine. Bellarine sought my help, explaining that one of her spirits, Atlante, had been devoured by the Reaper. She asked me to deal with it, promising that if I succeeded, Atlante would lend me a hand on my journey. I agreed. We'll go get this done. Probably a slow day today. I think I might only record just the one today. I slept like doo-doo caca last night. Only got like 5 hours sleep. And I got somewhat of a busy day today, so... Maybe I'll crank a few out, we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. It's very possible that I might play miserably bad, given how tired I am. So if that's the case, I'll just call it. Call it on the one and done, we'll see.
You're here. You need to find her. And I also need my research logs. If you see any, please bring them back.
Tell me about Atlante.
Atlante is one of my most trusted spirits. She was legendary. No one stood a chance against her when she had her spear in her hand.
Is that a hint that she's a really good spirit if you use spear?
But that Reaper is a different class of opponent. It devours souls without hesitation, with a hunger that is never satisfied. It hungered for Atlante's power, and attacked, and devoured her.
Okay. We'll find something called a Reaper. I wonder if that's the creature that Bellarine summoned against us. Thinking about her getting enraged. Great parries already, huh? Stop it. Already noticing my goodie torch isn't on, so we'll go ahead and crank that in. Not gonna bother with the Revenant, I don't think. Those are plague trees, let's not plague ourselves. That would be fun. Come on then. Lots of explodey barrels, huh? Make sure I don't miss. Soulstone. It's probably somewhat cheeky, right? Since there's only the one. Bet I could get above that, maybe. Executioner's Scroll and more Great General stuff. I think we have a full set of Great Generals at this point. And we can craft it now too, so WW. Netherworld Energy, beautiful. That's a new heal. I've been waiting on that. There is more plague here than I would care to deal with. Wait, are we? What if I was just above that? Hello, you. Bunk. With Soul Stone for this area. And you are? Fugitive Mage's Scroll. Interesting. It's interesting to me that there is a set called Mage's Scroll when there is no way to play a mage in this game. I would hazard that that's probably the way. And so let's check up here first, yeah? If the other way is the way, then I want here first. You're gonna explode. Well, that's cheeky. Might be a problem, huh? Okay. No. Cut it out. Again, really glad we got that lantern on deck. That was a good purchase. I'm glad I waited and didn't spend my entire cash stack on it initially. But it's very good for undead zones like this. Not having to deal with them twice is very welcome. Check if it's a worm. Always check. I wish they had voice lines in lore more consistently. Unless maybe sometimes they're just not playing, but... Necromancy Research, Journal 1. By going through the tomes, I managed to sneak out of Ozma's library and uncovered quite a few stories about that Reaper. Apparently, it devoured the souls of an entire village, along with other ghosts, to grow stronger. Kind of like Blade Phantom then. They say its tomb is somewhere here in Rephalan. The idea that it might be right here is honestly thrilling.
We know of this Reaper. Its existence is a threat to the Netherworld. We must stop it.
If it's a threat because of what it does, doesn't that make him a threat to the Netherworld? We've already seen he has a little bit of a rebellious streak too, so... And now we have 6 sips instead of 5. Perfect. We still need our pot, bro. Let's not fight you inside the Plague Forest. I burned all my stamina. Yeah, I'm not super interested in fighting them inside the Plague. My Jarlin. Okay, we have everything for this zone. I think. Vigilante vest. Now those gleamstones are for re-rolling gear, but I haven't had to do that a single time. I guess I've just been lucky with rolls. I've been perfectly fine with pretty much every single stat roll I've gone on any piece of gear.
It's the Reaper! Run!
Usury? Nah, it's not. Worth checking. I gotta keep an eye out for her diary pieces. We only got one. Come on then. Research journal 2. I think I finally found the tomb of that infamous Reaper. The potions and spells are all set, but I'm feeling a bit uneasy about the summoning circle. Tomorrow, under the full moon, I'll give it a try. I should be able to keep it in check. Shouldn't I? I feel like if you're hesitating about something like that, you should probably not bother. Maybe call the Weird Death research a day if you don't know if you can do it or not, you know? Or well, this fight will either be super easy or harder than it needs to be because I'm asleep. We'll see. Either way, we have a bonfire right outside, so shouldn't be too bad. Might even get the Lacrima for a level up out of those.
You know us, and still you try to defy us.
Very good.
Our pact is formed. From now, we are one.
That went very well.
Conforming to KHAZAN's command, Blade Phantom accepts a new soul.
Nice little buff for him, too.
You saved Atlante. Thank you.
The Reaper. Did you summon it?
Yes, that was my fault. I was summoning new spirits as research. I didn't summon that Reaper intentionally.
That's not true, it's in her journal.
It was far stronger than anything I had ever summoned.
She just lied to us.
I tried to contain it, but I wasn't strong enough. And in the end, Atlante was devoured.
You should be able to call her out about that, because her journal literally just said she specifically tracked down the tomb of the Reaper, and then was nervous about summoning it because it might be stronger than anything she's ever done. She did do that on purpose. She's a liar.
Don't look at me like that. You deemed her worthy enough of a contract, did you not?
She's a dirty little liar. Mages. It's always the mages. Go to the Crevice. We got everything we needed out of that. Well, since that was extremely quick and only took like, what, 15 minutes? Let's see. What do we get memory point wise? Got up to 7. Stamina damage. Get you to 44. That's our next even point. You have any other errands for us?
It seems we're partners now.
You do not. Alright, let's head back into the dead quarters. Do I have a soul stone effect?
Now
I
you are
do.
strong enough. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from this? You require more soul stones to unlock more effects.
And then in skill tree, need this to be 36 so I can see what the hell this is on my reflection. I want to know. Anyways, I'll just keep saving those skill points, I think. See what that is, because that might be a tree where there's like 2-3 perk points to sink into it. Okay. Yeah, we can move on to the next zone. We can head a little into the next part of this before we wrap. We've done all of those. Corruptors Fortress is our next place. After receiving word from Tristan, I made my way to the bazaar. Scalpel is more than capable of handling the situation, but a sense of unease gnaws at me. I dread the thought of losing more of my loyal soldiers. I can only hope that it turns out for the better. And this is the first zone that's recommended over 100, so might get a little spicy. Actually just decided I'm gonna go back to the early Dragon Age games that I played. And I'm gonna do the DLCs for Origins and Dragon Age 2. And then we'll make a start on Inquisition to finish that franchise run off, and I'll do all the DLCs for Inquisition to make sense to me. Do Chaos people again, or? No, I think they're fine. I think they're okay. Potentially. We have Mass Effect Andromeda coming up too, and that will close off the Mass Effect franchise. So if you have any interest in any of the Dragon Age games or any of the Mass Effect games, I'm almost completely done with those series, the whole franchise. So
Something's wrong. The gate should only be closed during time of war. And see? Where are all the guards? This feels wrong. Scalpel would never have willingly let this happen.
Figure's right. Pretty much all of KHAZAN's friends that he's ever had have ended up dead or punished at this point.
Scalpel, please be safe.
Well, this place has potential to be a gigantic zone. You unawares. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. No, there's no way I can jump on that ledge right there. That's my cheeky Dark Souls mind. Am I gonna be fighting enemies on ledges? Is that the precedent? You're gonna make me fight on ledges? An invisible door. You a fake wall. That almost certainly opens though, right? Is there a buck I can pull? Of course there is. Oh, well that didn't do what I thought it did, but the logic led me to the right place at least. Yeah, 'cause there's nothing down there. Antimo's diary. Upon returning to a rebellion, Scalpel immediately sealed all the gates. He gave orders to eliminate any outsiders, then locked himself in his office. No one has seen him since. All I can hear from behind the doors are strange moans and murmurs. The soldiers inside and outside the gates have descended into madness, tearing each other apart. The bodies are piling up everywhere. Stepping through the blood-soaked streets feels like my own flesh is starting to rot. I've pounded on Scalpel's door over and over, but there's no answer. Curse this bloody gate. I just want to get out.
Is it because of chaos? Scalpel. What happened here?
I hear you. Yeah, I had him stomping around while I was reading that diary entry. Okay, so traps down here. Noted. You will definitely die before I have to deal with that. Oh boy. SENS Fortress, huh? We'll get him out of the way before I have to deal with that later. Like an invisible wall that I'm not seeing in here or something. Oh, I see. Oh, hell no. It's one of those areas, isn't it? Yep, sure is. You want me to get bonked off edges and have to run it back. You made SENS Fortress. They made SENS Fortress. Okay. SENS Fortress is a very, very, very toxic location in Dark Souls 1. It was almost the death of me on my first blind run of that game, so... I've been more excited about certain progressions. Let that go past for a sec. That's crazy. We're gonna unlock. You come find me where it's safe to fight you. Ooh. Take that big old nom nom sip. Look fun. Oh boy. I didn't realize you like quadrupled up on that. Stop it. feel better, you're free. It's any consolation. You don't have the big creepy thing outside trying to murder you anymore. Cool, right? Maximilian the Impenetrable. We have that ghost already. Remember to check that when we get back to a bonfire. So we can take those stairs. I didn't miss any soul stones in here, did I? I might miss a ton this episode. Absolutely not. Not on your life will I be fighting you on that ledge. Shortcut. I am stressing out about this place. Why are you here? Is there something I can get an angle on? No? Huh. I guess spicy, aren't you? Hello, you. What, 1 out of 5? Yes. Lots of stuff in here. Wooden. I can pretend that I meant to do that, right? Totally. That's the plan all along. Bait him into the trap and just kill him for free. Friend's dead. Show me the way to get to you. Thank you. Sometimes I do stuff like that just to check. Just to see if there's a direct path. Definitely taking my bonfire right here. Shortcut to open later. So real quick, excuse me, before we wrap, oh, I thought I could go all the way forward. I guess not, it cuts the... Okay, well, if that's the case, then that's exactly where we'll wrap. I'm gonna leave this one there and split it up, guys, so thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment, subscribe on your way out, and I will see you soon with more The First Berserker KHAZAN. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.